let's start with what Indian Testing League is all about. So what is in it for testers? So have you ever seen a contest or a league for testing professionals? Testing is one of those things which is always often neglected. You have a lot of competition for software and software engineering. What about test engineering? What about testing? Have you ever heard an expert tester getting facilitated in front of testing community? And real one, not a virtual one. I am proud and happy to say that World Conference Next Generation Testing is bringing Indian Testing League, which will test your intellectual capability for test professionals in India. It is a great opportunity for all expert testers to showcase their event. And it is for the first time we are organizing a world-level corporate quiz on software testing. So let's see how does it work. Indian Testing League, as the name suggests, it will let your intellect shine. And those testers who believe that they have good testing capability, they manage tests very well, and those leaders in tests who can lead the testing execution or testing management cycle for any process, they can participate in this. So how does it work? Let's see. So the topics that are covered in quiz, we will be, those who will participate in this quiz are expected to have knowledge about manual testing, automated testing, agile testing, various tools that are used in testing, the test management processes, and the test strategy. So this test will cover the entire gamut of software testing, and anyone who is directly or indirectly involved in software testing can participate in this quiz. So how will this work? So we have a series of rounds, just like Indian Premier League, IPL, where you have teams first qualifying, trying to qualify in the league matches. Similarly, we have the 2 league matches. One we are calling round 1 and the second round 2. These quiz will be conducted online, and the first round 1 will be conducted on 5th of June. It will be for 30 minutes, and a team having 2 participants need to register with us, and registration cost is absolutely free. This is a corporate quiz, so we are not expecting freshers and students to participate, because most of the questions that will be asked will be very practical, and those who have hands-on and working knowledge in software testing should be able to answer most of the quiz questions. Those who do not have will struggle. So to keep the standard very high, we have made it open only to those who are working professionally right now. Once you register for this for Indian Testing League, then we would be sending you test link to take online quiz, and this will be sent 5 days prior to the quiz day. So 5th June is the quiz day, so you will be getting it by 30th of May. So today and tomorrow, by tomorrow you will be getting all the links. So those who have still not registered, they can register today, and tomorrow they will be getting the link. Based on the performance, the selected teams would move on to the round 2. So how the quiz would work is, it would be similar to how you take GMAT exam. So this will be an online quiz, and in about 30 minutes you will have to answer 40 questions, and it's a multiple type objective questions, so MCQs, which you can answer, and we have given sufficient time in round 1 so that most of you get excited, enjoy, have fun, and qualify for the round 2. However, we will be selecting only the top 80% from round 1. Now, those top 80% will give qualifier round 2, for which also so those who have registered, they automatically qualify, and qualifier round 2 would happen on 25th of June. Duration for this quiz also is 30 minutes, and here the test link would be sent to all teams 5 days prior to the quiz day. And based on the performance, only top 50% of registrants would qualify for the semi-finals. And semi-final would happen on WCNGT Day 1. WCNGT stands for World Conference Next Generation Testing. I'll be talking about World Conference a little while later. So now those who get qualified for semifinals, they need to enroll for the semifinals. Now this is not free. So to come and take the quiz in semifinals, you'll have to pay a small fee, and you need to pay it by 5th of July. Now the D-Day comes. First, so this is the first semifinal. The semifinal which would happen on 10th of July, on July 11th, sorry, on 11th of July. And the enrollment fee is 6,000 rupees per team. So if a team of 2 participants are playing, then each participant will have to pay 3,000. So a team together has to pay 6,000 rupees to attend both semifinals and finals. And fee needs to be paid by 5th July the semifinal would happen on day 1 of testing conference, which is 11th of July at Hotel Lee Meridian. It will happen from 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. It's a 1-hour duration, and the actual quiz would happen for 40 minutes. The question paper would be provided to you, and you will have to find the right answers. There would be some certain subjective questions as well here, which will test the analytical ability of testers. And the best 5 teams will go to the finale, which will be on 12th of July at Hotel Lee Meridian. Those who are unable to qualify for the finals, they can still come and be a part of the attendees. There would be a parallel quiz running for the attendees as well. So while you will not be on the dais, you will still be in the attendees, where you can win fantabulous prizes. So let's see what happens on the final. Now on the final would be conducted the way corporate quiz should be conducted, which will be, there would be a verbal round, there will be audio round, and there would be video round. There will be a stage on which all the 5 finalist teams would be sitting, and there would be a quiz master who would be asking questions, and the crowd would be cheering for the team whom they are supporting. So the duration for this quiz would be 40 minutes. There would be live scoring that will happen with the audience, and there would be also be questions that would be asked to the audience, and they can win a prize there as well. So let's see what's the winning prize. The best team, the best of the best team in India who will win Indian Testing League, they would get recognized in front of hundreds of people. Already 300 plus registrations has happened, and this makes it India's biggest software testing event. You will get facilitated by the experts. Rex Black, who is the president of ISTQB, he would be giving the prizes, and the prizes includes iPad mini to each of the 2 participants who are the winners. So a team will have 2. Each of the participants would get an iPad mini. In addition to that, they would be getting a certificate from Unicom and KPMG. They would be getting a platinum certificate. This is the sample of the certificate that you would be holding if you are a winner, and this would be given on the at Lee Meridian Hotel by the test evangelist, and this is what the winner gets. And the runners-up, we have something for them as well. So those who could just missed out on getting the first prize, let's see what they get. So they get gift vouchers from Nike worth 6,000 rupees. Each of the participants gets it. In addition to that, they will be getting a gold certificate. This certificate will testify that they are amongst the most intellectual software testers in India, and this would be communicated globally in the international platform. The winner's name would appear on our website, and the winner's recognition would be done internally within the organization from where they are, as well as externally. That means from other testing boards who would acknowledge them as one of the most intellectual testers present in India. So where would this happen? Where would this quiz take place? So this would happen at the biggest testing meetup that is going to take place in Bangalore. This is being organized by Unicom, and we have KPMG, IBM, ThoughtWorks, Indian Testing Board, and Verity supporting and sponsoring this event. We have TechGig who supporting us, and apart from them, we have Testing Circus and Tea Time with Testers, two relatively known the software testing communities. They are supporting, and we are running this event at Hotel Lee Meridian. We are expecting overall about 500 participants, and for the quiz, we already have received over 1,000 registrations. This by far will be the biggest testing meetup where software testers would come, they would interact, they would enjoy, have some fun, and learn a lot of things in software testing. As the name suggests, it is next generation testing. So the keynote that would be taken by Rex Black he would be talking about tester of 2015 and beyond. And those who want to grow in software testing career, they can align their training, their skill set with the tester of 2015 and find out from Rex what kind of skill sets are required, how overall the testing industry is changing, what are the new forces and new technology and process that are coming. So we have 40+ presentations. There are 4 tracks, awesome tracks. We have made sure that this conference has something for everyone. We have a leadership track, where all the leadership topics would be considered more primarily around managing and strategy execution of software testing. Then we have test in action. So India has fantastic ability in software testing, and a lot of companies are innovating and making sure that they are reducing the test cycle, they are reducing the cost, improving the quality. So we are trying to capture some of those innovations, and we'll put it in these sessions. So we have selected good speakers through a very rigorous process, and those speakers have some awesome stuff to show it to you. So there would be tutorials, there would be demos, product demos, there would be tool demos, and as well as you would be having presentations via case study on how they are executing a particular process. We would be having 500+ delegates from 200 companies, 15 workshops, and 20+ lightning talks. If any one of you feels that you have done wonderfully well in software testing, reach out to us. We'll include you into the lightning talks, where you can share some of your experience, some of your success to your fellow testers and gain respectability. So let's talk about testing careers. Let's talk about what Unicom is trying to do. So we have identified some of the known names in testing. Their names you can see on the screen. This is of course not the complete list, but some of the people who are well known, few of the Indian names also you can see apart from few international names, and they are known in testing, and they earn well, they have respect, and people know them. So let's try to understand that what they have done and what they are doing which separates them. So one of the objective of this presentation is to let you know about Indian Testing League and urge you to participate. Second most important part was to introduce you to our thought leadership program on how you can become a thought leader in software testing. So as I was saying, we are well connected to these thought leaders. We have analyzed their pattern. We have talked to them and found out what they have done differently so that they have reached this scale where they are known in software testing. And based on that, we have come up with a thought leadership program for software testers. So Unicom does not charge anything from the testing community. We have developed the software testing community, which is called Next Generation Testing Community. About 5,000 software testers are part of it. And we have a very solid mentor program. We provide them with network opportunities. We grow and help them to become global. So so we make sure that one of the aspects that we have found that to become a thought leader, you have to be a little more focused than what you are currently. And once you get that focus, then you are on the right path. So what we would help you and what we would require from you is only 10 hours every month. We all blog, we all visit various sites, we all try to get some knowledge, but we do it in a very haphazard fashion. What Unicom research has shown that you do a focused and very planned study and try to implement, try to learn the new area, implement it within the organization from where you are, or if you are not able to implement, at least write a white paper on how your implementation can help your company. We will make sure that your white paper gets published in international journals and magazines, and this way will help you to specialize in software testing area. Just 10 hours every month, and we are talking about only 120 hours a year. That over a period of 5 years will help you to reach to the stage where you can become a respectable and known name in software testing. Now, but why we are talking about software testing? What makes software testing so attractive as a career? In India, IT industry is growing at a rate of 12 to 15%. And do you know what's the rate of growth of software testing? It is 20 to 25%. So if you and software testing constitutes about 30 to 40% of IT services revenue. So this is the kind of size that we are looking at. And if software testing is growing at 25%, that is the single most factor that is helping IT industry in India to grow at 15%. If software testing growth, the growth of software testing comes down by even 5%, the growth of Indian IT industry would come down drastically. So software testing and software testers are much in demand. But you have two sides of the coin. There are few testers who are disgruntled, who doesn't get opportunity, who are stuck, who are doing pretty rudimentary stuff, and they feel that they are not gaining any knowledge. On the other hand, you have other testers. So let's see what will take you to the next level. So our thought leadership program, it helps you to get internal and external recognition. So we have a set of steps for each of those who want to become thought leader, and you follow those steps. We'll assign you a mentor, and at the end of the year, if you are able to complete those activities, Unicom would give you a corporate shield, and we will send it to the managing director or the CEO of your company, along with a certificate acknowledging that you have been identified as future thought leader in software testing. This would help you in getting internal recognition because your CEO will give the corporate shield to you, and externally will announce it in every forum. So this will help you in your internal and external recognition. This comes at no cost, and this comes because of our commitment towards software testing community. We believe that the next set of thought leaders in software testing would come primarily from India, and in the top 10 leading software testing experts, at least 8 would be from India in about 5 years' time. So this is our mission, this is our goal. Now let's look at what are the emerging testing areas where one can specialize in. So while we were doing the research,